Show. I'm Bass. This is my man C's Cortez, King C's. He's got a bunch of names too. How are you today, sir?
Kareem. I'm going by Kareem
Go by Kareem from here on in. I like it.
for about maybe about 2 weeks. I'm gonna be Kareem.
I like it. I like it. So what's up, man? How was your day? We didn't do a show
Prosperous.
earlier in the week. Well, no, we did do a show Monday, didn't we? Yeah, we did do a show Monday. Wow, I forgot about that.
Or maybe
Uh,
it was Wednesday.
what's that?
Or maybe it was Wednesday.
I don't know. Days are running together now with you got COVID, you got the fact that I haven't really been like at work. So yeah, it's been a lot.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
yesterday was Friday, I know that much, and today is Saturday. That I got.
yeah. I think we did a show on Monday because I told the people that I've been calling the police on white folks. So
Yes, that I remember. Cause
yeah,
yeah, cause you posted about doing it again on Tuesday.
right. I'm gonna continue to call the police on white people just like they call them on us for unnecessary things. If you disturb my peace and you are a white person, you will get a noise complaint filed against you
As they
under the
should. I mean,
name Kareem.
listen, they should have to follow the same laws that we have to follow as black people. So I listen, by all means, I'm all for it.
Yeah, yeah. Little
Just make
name.
sure, like I said, you call the non-emergency number. This way, you're more listened to.
I
Um,
I think that it's an emergency if your car alarm continues to bother me while I'm either working or asleep. That's an emergency to me. I think they should get that same 911 energy that they give us. Because I believe that they called the he called the last Karen called the police on the brother in the park watching the birds. She didn't call not emergency. She called for an emergency, I believe.
yeah,
And
she falsified a police report. Hence,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
yeah, it's a lot more going on than what normally would.
And then the other Karen out in Oakland called the real 911 about the barbecue. Yeah, so
Yeah. All right. Well, and if you're working, I mean, I can understand. Yeah, and if you want to sleep, yeah, it might be an emergency. You might be right.
it is an
What's up, to
emergency.
everybody in the chat? We see y'all. Yeah, that may be a thing. That may be a thing. You're right.
Trying to get some of my fellow Kareems to start coming with me down this venture, this 911 venture.
I mean, listen, I'd be all for it, but unfortunately, I don't live around a lot of white people, so I can't help you there.
Uh,
But but if I see it while I'm out and about, by all means, by all means, I'll be calling for sure. If it's a car accident where a black person rear ends a white person, I'm gonna say the white person stops suddenly. All that type of stuff. I got you. I'm here for all of it.
hey,
I'm here for it all. But I texted you this morning because some I had just man, it's been crazy. Not really for me, just for a couple friends of mine. It's been weird. Um, had an issue with the guy that she was talking to. She hit me up, um, and she said he was acting weird or whatever. I met this gentleman. We're friends. I met him and didn't seem off putting at all when I first met him. So first off, let me back up. Let me start here. I personally think that there are certain red flags that women should look for when they're dating a man early on in dating him, right? Certain things that she should look for. I think the things that their mothers and their aunts and sometimes their aunts, uncles, dads have been teaching them, they may be right, but there are some things that they just kind of need to pay attention to a little bit more. So let me continue. So this guy got, I guess, super jealous about the fact that he was meeting another man that knew the woman that he was talking to. They weren't exclusive or anything like that, and she's just a friend of mine. Um,
Did you
this guy,
fornicate with this? Have you fornicated with this woman?
um, no.
Okay, continue.
All right. So I don't think that would have mattered, but whatever.
Oh, it
Um,
matters.
okay, whatever if you say so. But so dude decides to like he met me. I mean, my name's Bass. Blah blah. Rock on from there. Um, and actually, she introduced me as Bassine. She said my whole name. Um,
Mm.
this dude goes searching through all of my social medias to find that fucking OnlyFans page that I have never used. Called her today and flipped out. Like I knew that was that nigga, blah blah, and just ran. And I'm like, how? Like, first off, before I get in my bag about jealous niggas and all that shit, let me first ask you this, Cortez. Um, has there ever been a woman that you were dating, not a woman that you were in a relationship with, you were just dating her, and she made you go search for another man on social media? Like you felt compelled to do that?
Ah, that's a very hard no. I don't believe in doing that. I worry about my own dick, not the dicks of others. I mind my
That's
own
it.
business. I don't think that's why it's important because if you had smashed, then it'd be a different conversation that needed to be had. But the fact that you didn't clap the cheeks, you know what I'm saying, that now it's even worse on his part. She should probably disassociate herself with that gentleman. That should be it for him.
Yeah, that type of jealousy, that type of jealousy to me is a red flag super early on. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like that to me lets me know. Yeah, I mean, possessive, like jealous, all of those things pop up for me. Because if it was a woman on the like, if it was a woman that did it, and you know what I mean, that did it to me, I'm over. I'm over. I'm out. Like
That's gonna lead to domestic violence probably
that's
if he's
listen.
that
I feel
serious.
the same way.
He might beat her, for not cutting the crust off his peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something like that, since he's childish. But he might throw a tantrum if she don't get the right Lunchables in the refrigerator. He's a whole baby. He's a fucking pussy. I can't stand dudes. I can't stand niggas like that, bro. That shit really fucks me up because it's like, yo, my G. And you don't know, that action alone causes your woman to go and fuck other dudes. That's part of that, putting that into their head, like that possessiveness. So they
Yeah,
want to, what I'm saying? Just people in general. Like you when you're a kid, your parents tell you don't do certain things. They might tell you not to do 10 different things, but out of that 10, you're going to try at least 6 or 7 of them. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that are non-life threatening. You're definitely going to try that shit out. But
yeah.
I think that this dude, I think he's a fucking super thug. He's a pussy, a try hard. What other things can I describe him
A
as?
try hard.
Yeah, he's very
You mean
bashful.
like a nice guy, like the guy that wants to play nice guy?
Nah, he's a try hard
Because
because he wants to make sure that what he has is not going to be compromised. So he's going to try hard to figure out who you are. I think he's just, he's
got
just
it.
an all around. He's a shorty shit stain. He's that one dude that none of the kids really wanted to play with because he was a stink pot, snotty nose motherfucker who never really, you know what I mean? So now since he's older, he got to get with it. You know what I mean? He's a piece of shit. I can't
He does
stand dudes
shit
like
that
that.
kind of he does shit that like kind of overcompensates his status in life. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Oh
definitely
man.
a shorty shit stain, yo.
So like if he all right. So what kind of like all right. So if you had to guess, would this guy have like a his car? Would it be a car that kind of like stands out, or would it be something that kind of blends in?
Man, that shit don't even matter. I could tell he a shorty shit stain probably by how he acts when alcohol is involved at social gatherings. He's that yo. What was that movie with a with a light skinned brother? He like was so obsessed with shorty, he was underneath her bed while she was getting her cheeks spread. Yeah, you know I mean, light, you know what I'm talking about, light skin. I seen that movie. I can't remember it. You know what I'm saying? That dude had a nice car. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was
Somebody
really
in
on
the
his
chat, if y'all know what that movie is,
yo,
please,
what that
please tell
movie?
me this movie.
Yo, put that shit in the chat if y'all know what movie I'm talking. It was a light skinned brother from Barbershop with the light eyes. He was all crazy in love. That nigga was underneath the bed while she was getting the honey spread on the biscuit. He was listening to it, yo. You know what I mean? With the creep face. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Yo,
But
let me tell you.
like Miss Mason said, some women do like that. Um,
Yeah.
and the name of the movie is The Perfect Guy.
Bang.
No.
Bang. Bang. Yeah, she knew what we on it. Yeah. So if you watch that movie, homie had a good job. He had cake. He was a suave, smooth dude. But in social situations, he was super weirdo, super uncomfortable.
He
And
gave
that
weirdo
is how
vibes
you
from Rip.
do. Yeah. That's how. So it don't really matter what background you come from or how much bread you cooking. It's like, yo, is you gonna be the creep nigga under the bed, one tear come out of one eye, listening to your shorty get the honey spread on the biscuit, or are you gonna be a real nigga and just let your girl live so she don't have to be fucking other dudes?
Wow. 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 I mean, so this is one of those situations where, to me, and just what it brings up for me is which came first, the chicken or the egg. Like, did he start feeling away because he felt like she was doing something, or like, did he get hurt before, or some shit like that? Like, it really makes me want to unpack it with him. Like, I really want to sit down and have a conversation with him and say, "Yo, like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean, like, what happened in your earlier days that made you this way?"
He witnessed infidelities. That's all. He just
Like, it
witnessed
doesn't have.
infidelities. That's how it starts. I seen brothers who have witnessed infidelities end up like that, and not even personal infidelities. They might have witnessed it through their parents, auntie, grandma. They might have witnessed it through other avenues, you know. So that's a learned behavior based upon prior indiscretions. I wouldn't want to talk to him. Because if you say something crazy to me, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I was long schlonging your chick. I just fuck it. Because you're gonna say something crazy to make me inside. I'm like, yo, and if I didn't Mario Brothers your broad, guess what? Pipe will be laid soon, nigga. Holla at me. You can go look through her phone. It's gonna say New York Gas and Water Company for the pipe laying, nigga. Call that number. For steamy nights, you get the steamy pipe, yo. What up? Fuck out of here.
That's damn, man. That's fucked up that you would really like do that.
Don't
Like,
fucking bro. Listen, if you have like, I can understand you calling the dude that you know, like, hey man, I know you. Did you ever sleep with Shorty this, that, and the third? He don't know you like that to be doing all that. So guess what? If you fucking call me, I don't know you. I'm gonna be as polite as like, hey, listen, good sir. And I'm not
I
saying
mean,
sir in the
listen,
sense of
listen. I'll say this: he hasn't contacted me like by via any of these social medias because like
he
the only
lucky.
way that he went down this rabbit hole because it's only posted like one place one time, so he
He
had to like
lucky.
dig through the YAFI page Instagram to find it. Like so that means that he went to her Instagram to find me. Then from my Instagram, he went and found like, oh shit, he's part of YAFI or whatever. Like, and then went into that to flip about the OnlyFans page, and there's nothing on it, like not a thing. Like, yo, like how can you be that insecure? Like to me, listen, if I find out that a chick I'm dealing with, first off, if I find out that a chick I'm dealing with is talking to somebody else, and we're just talking, then if anything, if I want her, I'm up in the niceties. Like all the little nice shit, I'm up it. But also, it lets me know, cool, you got that going on. I'm gonna go and do this over here. You know what I mean? Like when I can't talk to you or whatever, when I hit you up and you don't text me back, all right, cool, it's on to the next. Like I'm not going, but that goes back to something that we discussed 3 weeks ago when we discussed, you know what I mean, normalizing dating multiple people. Because had he had something else that he was dealing with, he would have been able to kind of separate that and be like, all right, cool, you do what you do. I'm gonna go over here. Like that's the thing.
Yo,
Plus, like how
let me tell you, for everything that he asked me about his lady that he should know, I have a lyric of a song that I will recite. Like if he's like, "Hey man, you fuck my girl," I just I got a song for all of that. The dick too chubby, too much to make her love me. Hove, right? And he'd be like, come on, man, for real, for real. And I'd be like, how many drinks does it take you to leave with me? I would just start annoying that nigga.
listen, I'm not even that dude. Like I've had boyfriends call me before and shit, and my line is always the same. First, how'd you get my number? Like that's first.
I don't need to know
I
that.
need to
You know
know.
where she got it from. She went through the phone.
I need to know. But I want him to say it though. I want him to say it. And normally they don't say it. Normally just pisses them off. And then they get to asking like, well, how you know this person? And I'm like, I mean, I know him. Like that's it. Like, I mean, that's a friend of mine. And then they get to asking more. And I'd be like, listen, bro, whatever she told you, run with that. Because whatever I'm gonna tell you is gonna be worse. Like just run with whatever she told you, bro. Like that's it. Because if I get the running tapes, whether I did it or not, that'll be the time. If I didn't do it, I'm lying on my dick for real. Like I'm gonna lie on my dick, cold hearted lie on my dick, and be like, yeah, I smashed. Not only did I smash, nigga, your walls is blue. Nigga, you know that blue song coming home to the dishes and empty soda cans. That's me all day. Like I'm rocking with it. Like you remember that extra
I'm not
plate?
gonna I ain't gonna lie to blood, but I will let him know explicit things that I would do to his lady if he wants to go there. I'll stop in mid song and I'll be like, yo, I'm in your crib with some Crocs on, your old throwback jersey, and some two small boxes, spreading the honey on your chick's biscuit, nigga. Like I'll say some shit like that. Like I'm wearing your throwback jersey, got her calling me
listen,
MJ fadeaway. Perfect, nigga.
listen.
Don't
I
fucking
don't like.
don't call me with no shit like that. Yo, I really don't even like to talk. I don't even like to talk on the phone. Let alone have a nigga call me, ask me about his woman. Like, dog, like, bro, I'm gonna be as nice with you as I can. I'm gonna be respectful. Like, yo, my man, listen, I didn't A, B, and C and D, and this is kind of like apropos. I think that you might need to have a different kind of conversation. You should never come to the person who's outside of it. You should always go to the person who incited it. So if you have a problem with your lady, you go to your lady, my nigga. Don't come this way because you're gonna get a whole lot of shit. He gonna, I'm like, ask me something else about the pussy. He like, how you know what it feel like? There was there was a lot of slow singing and flower bringing, nigga. I put it in a casket. Fuck you, nigga. Like, oh, I'm Biggie. That's it. I'm gonna just every quote. I'm gonna have something for it, yo. You know what I'm saying? And then before we hang up the phone, I'm gonna play Snoop Dogg in the background. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, and then I'm just gonna bang on the nigga, dog. Like I'm not playing with you niggas, man. Hey, yo, listen, as a grown man, as a black man, have some pride, bro.
Yeah,
Have some wherewithal, yo. I don't know who raised a lot of you niggas, man. A lot of these niggas don't even know how to change a tire, change oil, do nothing domestic, and they worried about the wrong shit. Worry about helping your lady
yo,
fucking do some shit around the
yo, I was
house.
just,
Worry
I
about helping your lady put
literally,
up that bookshelf because you know she read. Worry about helping your lady switch out that toilet that's too small and that bitch is sitting low to the ground and shit. It's like you got an instant squatty potty when you go take a shit. You know what I mean? Worry about changing the garbage disposal. Do something constructive. You see your lady riding around in a fucking bucket, nigga. Make sure the oil is changed on that bitch. Don't call me asking if I slonged your joint, man. Handle your business at the house, nigga. If more men handle their business at the crib, we wouldn't be having these conversations,
hey,
yo. That's it. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I agree.
Because if you call me, man, I'm just saying, don't Don't fucking call me because we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fucking fun.
Just record it for the pod. All right, just record it for the pod, please. Please record it for the pod. I absolutely would need that. Like for real. Like seriously. Like I would need that. But no, like I personally still can't get over the fact that this nigga really did like go digging down that rabbit hole. Like that OnlyFans page was brought up one time 2 months ago, and like literally was posted 2 months ago. So that means you literally dug through the post to find it, bro. Chill. Ain't no pussy worth that, yo. Ain't none worth that. Nothing.
I don't know about that part, but I just know that I have enough self-control to not want to embarrass myself and castrate myself. You know what I mean? Like that's
like to me that brings up like all sorts of shit. Somebody posted earlier this week about the woman in Norfolk that ran over her ex because he left her. Did you see that video?
I didn't need to see it because I've lived through some shit like that. So I know what that's about. You know what I mean? I done had to fucking put a restraining order out on the joint, all that shit, nigga.
Yo,
that shit, yo, what? Like that shit is a different world, man. When you're about to lose your life and behind some shit, man.
Listen.
You know,
listen. I don't care who the chick is. I don't care if literally if you throw her pussy juices in the air and sunshine happens. Like I don't care. I don't care if literally I don't know if you ever saw the show Lucifer when the boy was fucking the goddess. Like I don't care if she was a goddess and I knew she was a goddess. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna make me get out of character like that ever. Like it's just not gonna be a thing. Like that's not going to be a thing. Like I'm not going to go through your socials, go to digging up some shit, trying to find some shit. Because when you go looking for some shit, you're gonna find some shit, whether it is some shit or not. You're gonna find it and kind of make it that thing. So I'm not doing nothing.
Nobody's 100% innocent in any relationship. You could be with a person for 5 years, 10 years. Your woman is gonna flirt with some dude. Some dude is gonna flirt with your woman, just like some chick is gonna flirt with you, and vice versa. All it is letting you know you still got a little bit of juice.
That's it.
I come to that realization. That's life. You know what I mean? Like you put up a nice picture on Instagram, people gonna say some shit. Whether you're a man or a woman, whatever it is, it's life. It's all on how you deal with that shit. What you need to be doing is you need to become your girl's biggest fan and be like, yeah, that's me. I am proud of that. Hard eyes, all that shit. You know what I mean? Be your joint's biggest fan. Like, you know what I mean? Like the nigga, if you see a hoe ass nigga put up 5 hard eyes under her picture, nigga, you put up 10. If you see a nigga double down and go 15, nigga, you put up 20. You know what I'm saying? You show out. Make your girl feel like, yo, I got the every night I got to fight for my love. You got to put on. You got to put on. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this nigga again. Every night I got to fight. Listen, and then I'm crude. You know what I'm saying? She'll be like, baby, I don't know that nigga. He doing this, that, and the third. He just slid in my DMs and everything. I'm like, oh, all right. You know, let me just go ahead and slide this sex tape into his DMs and me spreading that ass. I'm gonna be pounding the cheeks, and I'm gonna just turn the phone around like I'm fucking Rico and shit and paid in full and be like, get that nigga the thumb up while I'm hitting all that shit. Like, howdy ho, neighbor. You know what I mean? Make it worth your while, nigga. You beasting. Be your girl's biggest fan, yo. Fuck out of here. And even if you want to be an incognito and shit like that, and you don't even follow your joint, you know what I'm saying? To still be her biggest fan in real life, so it don't even matter. Because the internet shit is superficial. So you just gotta be her biggest fan. Like every day, yo, your ass fat as shit. Hey, you pretty. Hey, your skin complexion is popping. Hey, your toes is looking nice. Like anything, just anything. One compliment a day, you know what I'm saying, keeps the side dick away, yo.
I personally don't think anything can keep the side dick away if she wants the side dick. Personally, just how I feel about it.
Tripping.
I feel like if a person, I don't care, man or woman, if a person is going to cheat, they're going to cheat, and it's up to, and it's on them. They cheated because they chose to, and that's it. That's just how I feel about it.
And as
But
far as
you
Shorty
know,
running over
I
a
do
nigga with a
agree with.
car, Shorty running over a nigga with a car. I want, you know what? I need a woman who gonna abuse me, because you know every great person who's been abused has been abused into greatness. I need a woman to whoop my ass so good I become the greatest comedian ever, yo. So any woman out here who wanna fucking help me get to that plateau, come whoop my ass, abuse me, yo. The proof is in the pudding. I continue to nigga beat her into a legend. Joe Jackson beat the shit out of Michael Jackson until he was a legend. Who else got their ass beat? Prince had a pretty rough
Mary,
childhood.
Mary, Mary J got.
Beat her in and out of drug addiction, and she made great records. So come on, baby. Come whoop my ass into stardom. I'm trying to get this shit off the ground. I'm trying to get us a check, get us a bag.
Now, personally, I say that I like women. You know, what I mean that are a little thrown off a little bit. I need to be scared of her. I need to be scared that, you know what I mean, she might do some shit like this to me. Like I need to have that. I need to have a healthy amount of fear and respect for her. Um,
I need my ass whooped for not getting the right juice. Oh, you came in with the wrong Simply Lemonade, nigga. Pow! Oh shit. You know what I mean? It's some old crazy shit like that. You know, give me some shit, man. So I'm looking at that. Fuck it.
I
Beat me
mean,
into
but most
greatness.
see, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about great comedians. Great comedians normally take material from their own lives. So, I mean, if that's the case, you're gonna be sitting here talking about that. You're gonna be comfortable with that. That's gonna
Get
be your
my
way
ass
forward.
whooped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be your therapy.
I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna have a little ring under my eye. You're gonna be like, hey man, how was your week? What happened to you? I fell. I fell.
No. The best one is I ran into the door. Everybody, you know, because people have done it, like try to rush out the door, open the door too quick, and they foot hit it. Yeah, that would be the one. Because
Yo,
how many times are you gonna fall? Because I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna see that eye like at least twice a week. So that means
be
you're
like,
getting
yo.
twice a week.
Then the next time you see it, I'm gonna be like, don't don't worry about it, yo. It was my fault, man. It was my fault.
yo, yo, if you're abused, because that's psychological abuse too. Like that's physical and psychological. Like you are
Yeah.
being. Oh my god, please
I'll
don't.
be the next Richard Pryor / Dave Chappelle. Woman whoop my ass into stardom, yo. But all jokes aside, domestic violence is terrible. It's a terrible thing. People shouldn't be hitting nobody. Keep your hands to yourself and all that. You know what I mean? But if it was like a thing to get whooped into stardom, eh, eh, you know. But yeah, don't come around here hitting on niggas and shit like that. And men, please don't be hitting on chicks. I personally am the type of dude that if I get mad enough, I can't hit you because you're a woman. So I'll tell you, hey man, call up your pop or your uncle or somebody. Somebody in your family got to run me this fade because I can't fuck you up. So you know, let's go. But yeah, nobody
Nah,
should be doing no shit like that.
that I agree with. But this shit was like I kind of want to show the video, but I'm gonna let it rock because the part that got me wasn't the fact that, yeah, I mean, she ran him over, because they don't even show that on the video. What they show in the video is her screaming at his lifeless body. Like that shit was crazy. That's how you knew she was thrown off. Yeah, I mean, that's how I knew they was together for 18 years. She was like, I gave you 18 years of my life, and then hit this nigga. She suplexed the fucking bumper on. Matter of fact, not even suplex. What was the Razor's Edge? Razor Ramon? Yeah, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She hit this nigga with the bumper while he was laying there, yo. Like,
He that he must have hit that spot
yo,
in her
18
cerebral
years.
cortex, in her mind. He just really he really loved it like she never been loved before. That's all I can say. That's all I can attribute to that. A woman don't go and do nothing crazy like that not unless it's something that she cherishes with every fiber in her being. And if she gave time and energy to that movement, you say in 18 years, oh my God,
Yeah, she was
that's a
like,
long
you
time.
left me. You left me. How do you leave somebody after 18 years? Blah blah. I'm like, no, no, it wasn't. It wasn't because he cheated or nothing like that. It was just because he left. I don't know if he cheated or what. It doesn't matter to me because y'all make you said it as if I'm just I'm just gonna say, Evangeline, you said it as if he cheated, it would have been cool for her to run him the fuck over. And that's still like a no go. Like like it's still a no go. That's a no win. So yeah, you can explain yourself, or you can't,
Hey
or you
yo,
won't.
if
But
homie
no,
lives, if he lives,
yeah, he's gonna live. He's gonna live because
oh,
they arrested her, charged her with assault. Um,
he should drop.
assault with
He should
a
drop all the
vehicular
charges,
assault or something.
and then he should invent a non-lethal bumper for cars. That is being his ass whooped into greatness right there. He just came up with an invention that saves lives now. A breakaway bumper that will, protect
The
in
car
case
is still the car is still the car. Like I don't care if it's
of.
got a. That's like saying rubber bullets can't kill you. No, they can if they hit the right spot. And these fucking cops don't have great aim. So yeah.
Man.
But I mean, I just pray to God that I don't do anything to a woman to make her feel as though it's necessary and have the wherewithal and follow through to run me over with her car. Like I just don't want that to be a thing.
All you gotta do is roll. You just gotta roll with the momentum of the car. It's not that deep. I'm not speaking from
I,
personal experience. Hold on. No, I'm not speaking from personal experience as far as getting hit by a car. But yeah. So yeah, man. I don't think that anybody should be willing to go to prison and behind some shit like that.
yeah, I agree. I completely and totally agree. I don't. It's for me. It's like it's nothing that a woman could do that after what I mean, giving it careful thought that I would want to hurt her for. Like I just can't. I would just leave. Like that would if that's not hurting you, then it ain't. You know what I mean, it ain't even that big of a deal. Like it didn't hurt you, so fuck it. Like because I'm not gonna go out of my way to do it because I still want to get into heaven a little bit. But yeah, so yeah, that's just me. But also, I had a great week because, like I said, yesterday was Friday, and like the song of the century came out, in my opinion. And I don't care what any of you women empowerment women have to say about this particular video. But have you heard what? Have you seen the video, sir?
I heard the song. I seen the video. Um, yeah.
That's yeah. That's all you get is yeah.
It, so back in the day, there was a program called BET Uncut.
Yeah.
The king of the hill for BET Uncut was Nelly's Tip Drill. After Nelly's Tip Drill, then you had, I think you had the 50 Cent joint that he made that was kind of crazy. And then now I think we can go ahead and we might be able to just throw this up there in the top five. You got Tip Drill.
Top five all time. Like hands down, top five all time. Like hands down, the lyrical content is probably I mean, I can think of some songs that to me were a little bit more, I won't say vulgar, but because I don't think that
more vulgar songs.
Yeah, like they're probably a lot more vulgar than what they were saying. But again, I don't even think that anything they were saying was really vulgar. It was just very sexual. Like I think my favorite verse in the whole joint.
This nigga knows verses. This nigga knows verses, yo. You're a stan, yo.
I am. I'm a Meg stan for real.
I wrote at the concert, ass nigga.
Not only am I a Meg stan, this song made me a Cardi stan too. Offset better. Yo, I'm telling you now. Let me ever. Yeah, it's a rap for dude. Like it's a rap for dude. But outside of that, yeah. But my favorite verse is Meg's second verse. You know what I mean? Like hands
Oh,
down, she goes with it. She won me over as soon as she said she was like, I'm something about I'm a freak, fucking handcuffs and leashes. It was a wrap for me. I was done. I was like, oh, that's it right there. That's it. That's it right there. Like that was it. That was it right there. Cause I feel like right there, to me, that last verse, Meg's last verse, separated like your ordinary chick, like your everyday, you know what I mean, versus the chick that's really the freak of the week. Like it's gonna be a difference between those two. It's not gonna be the same. It's
listen,
like Rick Ross. It's like Rick Ross songs versus like Lupe songs. Like it was like, you know what I mean, Lupe is a great artist, but Rick Ross talks shit that you just can't go by. Like it's just not the same.
so the first thing that came in my mind is like I clicked on the video and I was like, oh, this is Willy Walker and the Chocolate Factory for pussy. That's what this is. Like I got a free golden ticket, you know what I mean, to look at Willy Walker and the Chocolate Factory of pussy out here. That's what this was. And then I listened to the beat is what got me because they made it. See what people understand, you make certain songs for certain environments. They made this song for the strip club.
Yep.
This will be played in every major strip club across the world, probably. And then
Yep.
what will happen is your best stripper will now have a set dedicated to this song. And then that's gonna make it that's what makes it what it is right there. Like you have made a strip club anthem. That will probably go down as one of the top 5 greatest strip club songs that we
Yeah,
will
I can
see in
see
our
that.
generation. So when you take and then you take the lyrical content of it, there are some high class bars in there that I was just like, oh, now they really you could tell they took a lot of pride, even though it's like I said, it's a very, very sexually charged song, but the vernacular and the way that they're
The way
musically weaving in and out.
just overall, they're
Yeah,
contrasting styles. Like as far as like the song itself, like the
it's crazy.
contrasting styles, the the cadence that Cardi uses versus the cadence that Meg uses, like all of that was like the
It was
song
perfect.
itself, like was a great song, like hands
It was
down,
a
like it was
great
a well
blend.
put together song. On top of the fact that, yeah, you know I mean, you got just two beautiful, like hands down beautiful women. Both of them I've seen without makeup on, and both of them are beautiful outside of just being made up this way. And that's one thing that I love about both of them is that. Um, but that's just, yeah. I mean, again. But what I did have a few debates about it. I had a few people that feel as though, yeah, I mean, this pushed women back as far as women empowerment is concerned. Um, I've seen a few posts about we need better role models. We've had that, you know, our daughters need better role models. I've had that discussion with someone. I saw somebody basically say that there has to be, you know, basically female rappers without the sexual content that they portray and they push on us. And I'm
That's
like,
stupid. That whole thing is stupid. There was a time where Cardi B got into a political situation, which she actually won because of her platform. So for her to go and do something of that nature, you know, and then she's talked on her politics as far as, you know, getting serious about voting and stuff like that. So, you know, she's taken her platform, even though it's a sexually charged platform, and she's that is the definition of empowerment, is to take something and be able to, you know, sway the masses with it and be
yep,
fruitful. So that's a bunch of bullshit as far as that goes. And the people who are talking that dumb shit about, oh, these women are too sexually charged and they setting us back. You probably sitting at home having missionary sex, you know what I'm saying? Dead fish, locked up, barely moaning, bullshit nut. Like cut it the fuck out. Like come on, like come on, yo. Come on. Probably don't even like to suck dick. Probably is married to a lame if you are married, or dating a nigga who's cheating on you with the chick who's doing everything that Cardi and fucking Meg want to do. So if you feel a certain
That's
type of
it.
women's empowerment movement, take your fucking minute platform and blow it up to something big and then do something against it. What you want? You want a bunch of young MAs running around? And young MA is dope. But I'm not gonna sit down and look at 15 minutes of young MA rapping when I can look at 15 minutes of Meg Thee Stallion rapping if she's half naked. If I'm in that mood, I've sat through whole young MA sets online. I've looked at a bunch of her music. I was like, yo, young MA kills it. But then if I want to be in that mood, I'll fucking look. There's a bunch of dope female rappers and shit. Like, just they gotta cut that shit out. And then I tell you what I did. I felt bad after I watched the video. I felt really bad after I watched the video. And the reason I felt bad is because I felt like I didn't come correct. I felt like I should have sat in front of the TV with some ones to throw at the screen. I felt like I did the video a misservice. So next time I watch a video, I might bring out the money gun and just shoot my ones in the air, because that shit is a strip club banger. And the song is just dope. I couldn't play it in my car solo dolo, but if I had a chick in the car,
I did.
Playing that.
I did all day yesterday, today.
Nah, tripping.
I did by myself. I don't care, and I'm not ashamed.
Tripping. I watched that fucking video. I was like, man, I should have had some ones, man. Throw at the TV. I felt like, damn. I felt like I owed them some bread. like, yo, hey, Cardi, Meg, if y'all ever see this, yo, I owe y'all. I owe you a light bill, something.
Damn, nigga, she got a 14-bedroom mansion. You want to pay that light bill for her?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, yo. I watched that video and it made me mad that I never took my shot with Bernice Burgess. That's what I thought about too. A lot of things went through my mind, but the beat was just like crazy. It's a hypnotic beat. It's a beat straight for the club, yo.
Yeah. So, I mean, using the hook from 90s Baltimore club music, classic, fucking There's Some Hoes in This House. That was it. Like that. As soon as you hear that beat drop, it's like, all right, cool, we in for this. Like whatever's about to happen, I'm in for that. Like it wouldn't even matter. Did you see you probably didn't see it, but so today there is a petition going on to get Kylie Jenner taken out the video.
Good.
I knew you would love it.
Good. Yo,
I mean, to me, her solo was too long. Because everybody else's solo was like a quick shot and keep it moving. So I think her solo to not be rapping, it was too long.
Out of here. Get her the fuck out of here. What is she in? Yo, and then fuck, I don't even want to talk about that piece of white bread on steroids, whole body done. She's a Karen on steroids, yo. That's all that is. But back to the beat, like you were saying. As soon as I heard the beat, I was like, oh shit, Players Club. And then I was like, this Players Club, this is what we needed. When we go into the strip club, it's gonna drop. It's gonna be like maybe like 1:30, 2 in the morning. They're gonna put that song up. I'm gonna be about 5 drinks in. Bum rushing to the stage. I'm seeing, because I know whoever's gonna do it is gonna be their best club stripper, and it's gonna be magical.
Yeah. It's gonna be like the chick. Have you ever been to the Onyx that's in Atlanta?
Yep. I've been to Onyx, I've been to Follies.
All right. So there's the Onyx.
I went to Magic City. I don't know what the fuck Lou Williams is talking about. I would never eat from a strip club personally, but yeah.
No, Strokers, listen, Strokers, their menu, their cook is amazing, bro. Like amazing. Like he's the reason that they're open. Like I don't care what nobody say. Strokers, listen. But so the joint down there, They got a 2-story pole. I could picture a chick taking the whole song to get from the top to the bottom. And that would be it for me. Like I'd be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just go ahead and dump this bag and I'm gonna roll because I've had my fill. Like that's it. And I listened to the song all the way home. When I lived in Atlanta, I only lived 15 minutes away. So I'm listening to the song all the way home. And when I get home, you know what I mean, I'm crashing my chick. Like it's over. It's a wrap for her.
Yo, rest in
Everything
peace, King
we
of
talk about
Diamonds
in
in
the song,
Miami.
I'm doing.
This would have been perfect for King of Diamonds in Miami. This would have been
I told you Akinelli is opening one in Vegas. You be all right. Hopefully it's open by New Year.
perfect for King of Diamonds in Miami. I just I can see myself spending everything that I had in my pocket that I came with, and then just walking out.
That'll be it. That's what I'm saying. Like 3 minutes and I'm going. Like it's a 3 minute and 9 second song. I'm out. Like it's quick. Like as soon as the song come on, I'm out. It's a wrap. Like and that's just me. I don't know. It's just me. But
Song is gonna be
what those
so
debates
lit.
what those debates brought up for me was something else that I wanted to talk about. So in that women's empowerment, I think Jackie said it, that women's empowerment doesn't include being sexually docile is what I'll say, for women anymore. It means that they're going to express themselves sexually now, and I think that a lot of men and women are uncomfortable with that, and I think it's a double standard because we had Luke, we had we've had a bunch of
Luke,
male. I just said
Snoop,
Akinelli. I just said Akinelli.
yep,
Like we had Snoop,
Akinelli.
Akinelli, Luke. We had I don't know if you ever remember the boy Sugar Free from LA. We had just a bunch of motherfuckers, men, Luke alone, like that exploited women's sexuality for years, and now they're doing it themselves. They're taking that power back, and I feel like we got to let them have it. Like I mean, just give them that moment. This is, I mean, listen, the earth is gonna be here for a while. This time period that we're living in is gonna probably be a drop in the bucket, but we don't know what it may set off, in my opinion. Like everybody gave Little Kim shit because she was sexually empowered, in my opinion. Sexually free. I mean, I'm not gonna say that she was anything outside of that. And then I look at these two and I'm like, yo, they're all born of her.
Kim had bars. You got it
She did.
going on. What? Yo, man, Kim had bars enough, and people don't remember this, but y'all might want to YouTube this. There's a verse that she did for Biggie at the end. I forgot which song it was, but just look up Little Kim Tupac this, and she fucking murders Pac for a minute and 30 seconds. Flamed this nigga, bro. Like it, I was just like, yo, I'm astonished. And it was one of those verses that they didn't put on the album. And I can't remember the song, but I remember that she fucking went off. She murdered this nigga, dog. Women can fucking spit. Like that's it. And as far as the double standard goes, the double standard was created by white men to keep women down because they knew that women are more powerful than men. Because guess what women do? Just a little thing called give life. I mean, I'm sorry, So with that kind of embodiment of power, you have to, just like when white people erase black people's history. If we knew where the fuck we came from and we were
Yeah.
more, aware, come on. So if you look at what women do on a consistent basis, they're strong enough to take the back seat to men. They're strong enough to give life. A lot of the women make decisions behind closed doors just based upon their relationships with their husbands in order to change. Like, we all know Hillary Clinton wasn't sucking fucking Bill Clinton. Monica Lewinsky was braining Bill off. And I'm pretty sure during this time that Bill Clinton was, in office, he made a couple good decisions on the behalf of the people, you know? Just saying, like, you're a more relaxed man is a more conscious and aware man. So the woman is the battery in the back of the man's back that will fucking give him that charge to do great things. That's why I believe that all women now, it's no longer about a woman being behind you. I don't need a woman to have my back. I need a woman to be beside me. Like, we in this car together. You know what I mean? You riding shotgun. If you have input, let's
Bring it
go.
on.
You know what I
Want to
mean?
hear it all.
The double standard thing, especially when we talk about the sexual culture of it, you know, you have to look at it like women get penetrated, men don't. So then that's kind of like the thing that is cringeworthy. If a man has sex with 15 chicks, he's the man. But if a woman has sex with 15 dudes, we gotta break it down. Well, how old is she? When did she start fucking? This, that, and the third. It's just too much. Versus everybody just minding your own fucking business and being cool with what that woman is doing, as long as she ain't out here like the fucking outbreak monkey, passing diseases around. And men too. You know what I mean? Men too. Like, come on. You know, like, charge me up. Like, be the women inspire men. Women can start wars and end wars based upon how they deal with their men. They hold the key to the whole thing.
As much as probably home life will change, um, I mean, ultimately, yeah, I gotta agree with that. That's about the best that I've heard. It's said that a great every great man has a great woman behind him. That was about the best that I've heard it said, because you said it better than I tried to articulate that same thought. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got to give you that one, because to me, the idea that women shouldn't feel sexually empowered is really where it's lost for me, because it's like, yo, like, so that means that we'll never have equality, because men stand on this platform, and we won't allow women to get up there with us. So that's why there's a lot of black women that feel like, cool, as soon as we, I mean, as soon as we kind of like get a hold of, because I don't feel as though racism will ever end. Um, I feel like we'll kind of it won't be as prevalent as far as like in what happens to us as far as black people are concerned. But a lot of black women feel like as soon as that battle's done, we're gonna forget about them. As far as women in general, then it's gonna be, well, black men will be invited to the boys club, and we'll look back at them and say, well, we'll treat them how white men treat women. And I'm just praying to God that that's not a thing. Like, I'm praying that we don't have to fight that battle next. I feel like if we end racism and we end racial inequality, that the next thing on the docket, or while we're fighting that battle, sexual inequality should be taken care of at the same time. Like, it should be that everybody's equal, and we're gonna rock out from there. You know what I mean? I mean, there's always gonna be something that separates people, whether it be classism and things like that. But I feel like we can kind of get a hold of those things.
I think black women should get free health.
Listen, I think black women should be recognized as what they are, and that's the goddesses of the earth. But we are where we
I
are.
think I think they should get free health care, especially over these Karens, because I've seen some statistics that have proven that when black women go to the hospital, especially for childbirth, they're at risk of dying more. They're at risk of not being taken seriously when they come with certain ailments and stuff like that. They're looked at as, oh, she's black, she's strong, she could just deal with it. We'll just
Less
give her
likely to
some
get less
bullshit.
likely to get pain meds.
Yeah,
Less
all
likely to
that shit,
get
all that shit.
all that shit.
So I think
Antivirals, all that.
that should be the first thing on the docket, is to give black women and minority women, Spanish women as well, like free healthcare and better healthcare. I think we need to have a partnership with some of our brothers and sisters who are coming out of Howard University, Hampton University, these HBCUs, these nurses and these doctors and stuff like that. And they should get grants to start their own clinics that cater specifically to black women, because nobody's going to understand the plight of a black woman like what black woman. So we need to look at some of these things as alternative medical practices, because a lot of this shit is outrageous. And I already don't trust, the system, because they quick to give you drugs before they give you an actual cure. So
Yeah, that's 100% true. All right, people, that's it for us tonight. Make sure y'all check out All the Smoke podcast. They just put up a new episode yesterday. Like I said, we'll be running some contests in the next coming weeks in the Facebook group. Haven't gotten around to that yet, but we'll map all that stuff out. We got a lot of stuff going on in the background, off air, off mic, that you guys don't see. Anything else you got, Cortez?
Breonna Taylor,
Please, Breonna Taylor.
what we gonna do? Y'all need to, the black militia just need to go ahead and run up on them and just handle it at this point. Now, when I say handle it, I don't mean violence, but handle it. Like, I don't care who you got to run down on. I don't know what you got to do. And that is the problem.
The problem is, like, that goes against everything that you stand for, because the person holding this up is a black man.
Now, he an Oreo cookie. There's a difference.
Okay. Touche.
Uncle Tom, Chicken George ass nigga. You
Y'all
know what I mean?
do realize that I'm tired of people using this wrong. I'm gonna start this right now. Uncle Tom was the hero in the book. Period. He was not, like, when you say they were an Uncle Tom. No, Uncle Tom was the hero. He's a fuck nigga, and Uncle Tom was the hero. All right, that's how that went, and that's how we gonna end this. Jackie, you got anything you need to say? Just say yes or no in the chat real quick. No? All right, people. Oh, yeah, upgrade. I got the regular cast off. I'm moving on. Yay. It's healing a little bit. I can touch a woman with both hands now. Yay.